You. You. What's up, y'all? We live like Channel 4 and Channel 5, man. Let's get into it, man. So this is the second press conference of the Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia. It took a little while for them to get it started and all that. It is what it is. I'm not going to be up here too long because I got to get ready to leave, actually. But at the end of the day, though, it was a good press conference. A lot of back and forth this time around. They kind of got to the fighters a lot quicker. So let's give Golden Boy. Let's give Golden Boy. They actually listening to Tell Like It Is TV. You know what I'm saying? I should be a part of the marketing team. You know what I mean? I should be a part of the marketing team. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it is what it is. De La Hoya and them was, they was listening to your boy. They was listening to my last live stream. You know what I'm saying? Got to the fighters a lot quicker at the end of the day. As far as what's going on, well, okay, let me say this before we get into the actual event, right? I heard the Ryan Garcia clip on the Twitter Spaces. I thought I was tripping when I heard it. I was like, he said he high as fuck. I'm like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it is what it is. Like, shit, I've smoked weed before games and shit like that. So, it's not something that, weed is not really as, I mean, if you're overusing weed, then, it's different and shit. You know what I mean? But, like, in a situation where you're athletic, you can get by with smoking weed, fam. You know what I'm saying? Now, it's one thing if you just sitting by smoking weed all fucking day and shit like that as a boxer and shit like that. Yeah, that's fucking ridiculous. Even as an athlete for real, a football or a basketball player, if you're just sitting back smoking weed, you're abusing the fuck out of the situation of smoking that weed at the end of the day. So when it comes down to that, the way I look at it is, motherfuckers is gonna smoke weed if you're an athlete. So I don't knock Ryan all the way for that. But this is a big fight for him. He would want to kind of, like Ryan is kind of an open person. It seems like you can ask Ryan anything and he gonna expose some shit. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got nothing to hide. He one of them niggas that can't hold water. Ryan is one of them niggas you can't tell everything. You know what I'm saying? Nigga like Ryan, you can't tell everything because that nigga's gonna eventually run his mouth. You know what I'm saying? So that's Ryan Garcia in a nutshell. You just gotta watch what you say around Ryan, or he's liable to say some shit. That's why Ryan he don't need to be getting caught up in situations like that. Like, you on Twitter Spaces yelling out you high as fuck. Like, fam, you got a big fight coming up April 20th and you talking about you high. Now, pictures online of you, allegedly hitting the L. Now, I don't know. Maybe some of this could be trolling. You know what I'm saying? If it could be a mind games. I'm not even going to sit up here and hold you. That can be serious mind games. And as I get into that, so as we start the press conference off, finally, The Rock has come back to LA. You know what I'm saying? To Hollywood. But anyway, when it came down to that situation, it was kind of crazy because it's like, bro, he came out with the P. Diddy. Now, you know everything P. Diddy going through right now. That shit was wild to me. I was like, damn, Ryan couldn't hit the steps though like that. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't get his two-step right. You know what I mean? But I thought that was flawless execution as far as mental games. You see what I'm saying? As far as mental games, I thought that was extreme. Like, oh yeah, that's what's up. That's how you do it. But he kind of fucked up on his two-step a little bit. You know what I'm saying? He tried to get the little dance with it. You know what I'm saying? He probably needed to choreograph that a little bit more. And he needed to have, maybe Derek James or somebody around, to be like, yeah, you might want to, get your shoulder a little bit lower on that right there. You know what I mean? You might want to get your hip into that step right there. You know what I mean? You might want to, Ryan two-step was kind of robotic. You know what I mean? It is what it is though. But anyway. But I thought that was amazing. You know what I mean? We know that Devin Haney had the pictures in the pool with P. Diddy saying you ain't in if you ain't come to a Diddy pool party and all that. And we know what everything Diddy going through right now. You know what I'm saying? And we know what be happening at these Diddy pool parties. You know what I'm saying? You partying with Diddy, you party with Diddy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They out here exposing everybody. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But that was flawless execution as far as mental games. Now you seen when Devin Haney came out. Devin Haney, he was upset about that. See, he was in his feelings about that. You know what I'm saying? Because he know what Ryan Garcia. I don't know if Ryan Garcia was trying to allude to anything or anything like that, but you could tell that that got under Devin Haney's skin. You know what I'm saying? Bitch ass nigga, you know what I'm saying? You could tell a nigga was tight, you know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, if a nigga at work do some dumb shit or some shit like that, I might walk by and be like, yeah, bitch ass nigga, you know what I'm saying? Make sure they hear me and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, and we can take it wherever you want to take it after that, you know what I'm saying? Especially if it's some shit that pissed me off, like, yeah, I'm gonna let you know, you know what I'm saying? So you hear me too, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, nigga, old bitch ass nigga, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I ain't gotta scream at you and shit, but yeah, I'll let you know, nigga, I ain't feeling that. You know what I'm saying? And how you come back at this is how we gonna take it from right here. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But so I could tell that Devin Haney was definitely a little upset about that. Ryan's jitteriness, I don't know if it's, like they saying he on coke. If the man said he ain't on coke, he ain't on coke, bro. I'm not really getting into that. Even though some shit was like, damn, nigga, you sniffing kind of hard and shit. Like, what's wrong with this nigga? You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, nigga, you that jittery and shit, fam? Like, that shit was crazy. But, it was what it was. But, that nigga Bill Haney. Yo, Bill Haney be wanting all the smoke. Yo, that nigga Bill Haney funny as hell, man. Yo, Bill Haney is hilarious to me. Brother fucking Bill, man. Brother fucking Bill, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all out here. Yeah, he brought in the hoes, but we gonna leave with him. That nigga Bill funny as hell for that. As far as the whole situation when Bill told old boy about his toupee, and he said, oh, at least I ain't got a nappy hair. I got nappy hair. You know what I'm saying? So me personally, I don't know. Maybe that's just where I'm at in life. I don't really get offended by shit like that. Me personally. Like, nigga, that's just a corny ass joke. Bill fried your ass with that toupee joke. And all you had to say was that his hair is... Of course his hair is nappy. Nigga, we see his hair is nappy. And I thought that Devin and them kind of just, whatever. You know what I mean? I kind of thought that... like, nigga, fuck all that, nigga. What your son gonna do? I'm gonna beat the shit out your son. That's all you need to know. You know what I'm saying? All you need to know, nigga, April 20th, nigga, make sure this bitch ass nigga show up so I can whoop this motherfucker's ass at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So I can get this nigga 12 rounds of pain. You know what I'm saying? That's all I need. Hair nappy and all. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck we talking about? You know what I mean? But it is what it is, though. But yeah, me personally, I thought that the fucking press conference went left. When that nigga, I'm about to say De La Hoya's son, when Ryan Garcia, when Henry Garcia said the nappy hair thing, I just think it kind of went left. But me personally, like I said, because you see, it just took up so much time of them, oh man, what you saying? You saying some racist shit, and that's racist, and oh, I ain't racist, that's being the truthful, and all this other shit. Like, you started talking about hair. No, you started talking about hair. Well, let me tell you something about the history of the African American. And Devin Haney was about to get into a goddamn lecture up there. Shout out to Dev. Dev was about to get into a goddamn lecture. So let me tell you something. See, so the reason why our hair is nappy, brother. Hold up, brother. Let me tell you something, brother. The reason why our hair is curly, brother, is because of the simple fact of the DNA. When you look at the DNA twirls. And that's the same kind of situation and that's why when our hair hit the sun and Dev was about to get into a whole goddamn spill about the history of nigga hair at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, this shit going left. Please, somebody stop this shit. You know what I'm saying? This shit is getting real corny right now. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear how Ryan Garcia, bitch ass nigga, and he ain't fucking with me. And I want to hear, Devin Haney, you ain't shit. And Tank knocked your ass out, nigga, and I'm going to knock your ass out too. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I want to hear that kind of shit. That's the kind of shit I want. I don't want to hear niggas arguing about no damn hair. You know what I'm saying? But, at the end of the day, it was what it was, man. I liked the press conference. It was a lot of shit talking. You know what I'm saying? You could tell Derrick James was... Ryan Garcia had a little outburst with somebody in the crowd. I guess they kept talking about him doing coke and all this other stuff. Oh, yeah, let me say this too, man. Mama Garcia, you got to calm down. You out of pocket. Mama Garcia was out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? You're doing way too much. You know what I'm saying? You're doing way. I get it. That's your baby boy and all that. You love your baby boy and all of that. You know what I'm saying? But this is some man shit going on right here. We don't need mamas. And if this was Bill Haney mama doing this shit, or Bill Haney wife doing this shit, I would be like, come on, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas is out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? Let these niggas. Now I get a nigga being in the crowd. Yeah, nigga, we gonna knock your ass out, nigga. Yeah, I get all that. But you know, when niggas is really up here having a press conference and you're like interrupting the whole shit, like that's different. You know what I'm saying? That's different compared to, yeah, you know, you cheering and shit. Yeah, nigga. And we gonna knock your bitch ass out, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, that's right, Dev. Tell that nigga, Dev. Tell that nigga, Dev. You know what I'm saying? I get that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's like the instigating, you know what I mean? I get that. You know what I'm saying? But when a nigga is on stage making a speech and you talking over him, it was like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas doing, you out of pocket for that. You know what I'm saying? You in the crowd for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. I'm just being respectfully. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got no problem with Ryan Garcia mama. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got no problem with Ryan Garcia mama. You know what I'm saying? She just out of pocket for that. You know what I mean? Mama Garcia Mama Bear gotta calm it down. You know what I'm saying? Gotta calm it down. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But she was out of pocket. Because I'm going to tell y'all niggas right now, if that would have been Tank Davis, mama, it would have been a million videos. I better see. Hold on. You know what? Fuck all that. I'm smashing the game. It better be a million videos about how Ryan Garcia mama was out of pocket. Because I guarantee you, if that was motherfucking Tank Davis, if that was Javante Tank Davis motherfucking mama doing that shit, y'all niggas would be on the internet flaming her ass. I ain't lying about this shit. This is real talk. Y'all niggas would be all, man, see, man, the ancient American woman, man. See, you can't tell these black women nothing. These black women don't even know how to act, dog. I swear to God, dog. That's why I'm MGTOW, dog. Bitch ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? But anyway. But, you know, so salute to Mama Garcia, you know what I'm saying? Mama Garcia, she can get it, though. She can definitely get it. She an older age, respectfully. Oh, she married, though. Hold on, yeah, we can't be talking like that. My bad. I'll take that back. But anyway, when it comes down to the situation, though, man, you know, I liked the press conference. You know what I'm saying? I did. It just, things got a little weird. Once again, Tank Davis' name was brought up in this. You know, Bill Haney is obsessed with this Tank Davis situation. Yo, you know what's something I found weird too? And I ain't capping about this shit, so I don't give a fuck about what nobody talking about. But nigga, didn't Devin Haney look like how Tank looked in his first press conference? They both had the black leather jackets, right? They had the little short dog chains on, and they both had shades on. And you know, Tank still was kind of, I think he had his little sideburns, and Dev right now, he got his little, I'm like, damn, this nigga looked like how I thought about that as I was watching it the other day. I'm like, damn, this nigga kind of looked like Tank. I'm surprised nobody mentioned that. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you literally look like how Tank looked when his first press conference was Ryan Garcia. Well, I don't know if it was the first or second one, but anyway, the one where Tank had, you know, when he punched the nigga and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know why he punched that nigga? Because he the silverback gorilla. There is no one Rilla. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I can't wait for Tank to come. But anyway, they brought up Tank again. You know what I'm saying? Bill Haney. Yeah. So that footage you showed you, did he show you of Devin stopping Tank? Did he show you a footage of Devin stopping Tank? Bill, of course he didn't. I'm just going to keep it $1 Of course he didn't. He showed that nigga a clip of Tank getting over on Devin Haney. And that's all he needed to know. Because at the end of the day, in a real fight, when a nigga knock your ass out like that, the kingdom come, you're not, more than likely the fight is getting stopped. So if the nigga stopped you in sparring, fam, if that was a real fight, and y'all had on 16-ounce gloves, nigga, you're sleeping. You're sleeping. You know what I'm saying? You're sleeping doing that kind of shit. With 8-ounce gloves on and getting rocked and shit like that, man. You're out of there, fam. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it is what it is. Like I said, ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? It's sparring. Okay, you fought Tank in sparring. Y'all kept it going. Whatever, you outlasted him, but the nigga knocked you out in sparring. That's just what it is. You know, if it was a real fight, you'd have been stopped. If niggas have to jump in the ring and a whole melee, because a nigga was getting his ass whooped, okay? A nigga was thoroughly knocked out on his feet. and getting the beats by Dre put on his ass. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it just kind of is what it is. You just, hey, nigga caught me. I don't really give a fuck. Tell that nigga to see me now. Tell him run it now. All this shit y'all gonna keep bringing up Tank. You know what I'm saying? Tell that nigga to run it now. You know what I'm saying? All right then. You know what I'm saying? Other than that nigga coming to 140, nigga, if he ain't coming to 140, y'all can stop mentioning me. But see, this is what happens. When y'all run around here mentioning shit y'all did in sparring. I remember years ago when Bill Haney, yeah, man, we got down on Floyd Mayweather and da 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 da. It's like, well, bro, it's sparring. It was sparring, bro. Like, they was infamous for the sparring and this, that, and the third in sparring. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't really until Tank started to speak up about the sparring to where the point niggas was like, oh, so what really happened? You know what I'm saying? So, once Tank was like, yeah, did he tell you how I almost knocked him out in the gym? Nigga Blue Blood, nah, he didn't tell me that. Yeah, well, you need to ask him then. You know what I'm saying? Y'all remember that shit Tank was going off on Blue Blood and shit. Did they tell you how I almost knocked him out at that Floyd gym? So it is what it is. You know what I mean? That's how we eventually end up getting that side of what happened in that night. You know what I mean? It was what it was. But Tank was the talk again, bro. Like, I don't know. They can't even help it at this point. Tank's name has been all over this press run, bro. I'm going to keep it a bean pie. You know what I'm saying? Even though I like the fight, but damn, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga, like, bro, I've never seen former Mayweather, like, well, I won't say former Mayweather. Well, yeah, let's just use Mayweather opponents, right? Or former Bill Hopkins, Bernard Hopkins, or De La Hoya, or Pernell Whitaker, as they're in the biggest fights of their career, they're mentioning a guy that it's not even his last fight. It's actually like 2 fights ago. Like, yeah, well, you quit against Tank. You quit against Tank. You quit against, so maybe you know what? I have heard Floyd do that shit. You know what I'm saying? I've heard Floyd do that. But not to this capacity though. Let me just say that, not to this capacity, bro. Like, man, look, Tank name. Tank, listen, man, Tank right now is that nigga in boxing, bro. Tank is really that nigga in boxing, man. These niggas can't help it at this point. Look what's going on, right? Canelo Alvarez is out here getting exposed. With Canelo Alvarez is getting exposed to the highest degree. And niggas now is jumping on goddamn Tank Davis now. You know what I'm saying? They like, Tank about to fight Frank Martin. And any nigga saying that, oh man, that's a bullshit ass fight. It's like, yo, y'all niggas gotta make up your mind, bro. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I think some of these niggas on the internet be like trolls. Real talk. I think some of these niggas on the internet not even like fight fans for real. These niggas are trolls. You know what I'm saying? They get paid to troll and shit like that because it's like, nigga, here it is. Y'all say, oh, Mayweather and them, they don't give PBC and them. All they do is give Mexican fighters. And I'm not even going to sit up and hold you. I think to a certain degree, there's some proof in that all PBC is Mexican fighters. But then they give you niggas Frank Martin, and niggas is like, oh, well, this is the easy fight for Tank. You got niggas complaining about they don't give no brothers no shot, then here it is, they give a brother a shot. Now it's about the nigga money he making. You know what I'm saying? Well, he making this much, he making that much, he making this much. All because Canelo Alvarez got his ass exposed himself. I ain't gonna sit up and hold it. Ain't like nobody exposing. The nigga exposed himself. And he been doing it for a long time, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Canelo Alvarez does the least for his legacy. You know what I'm saying? He does the least for his legacy. He's not a go-getter. You know what I'm saying? He's a do the least for your legacy kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to fighting and the glory. You know what I'm saying? He don't want to, like, it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Canelo Alvarez, man, this dude is unreal. But Tank is so much of that nigga now. They want to drag Tank name down with him because they not comfortable with saying that Tank Davis is the face of boxing. I'm here to let y'all niggas know right now. Tank Davis, Javante Tank Davis, the silverback gorilla. There is no one realer. Know what I'm saying? Is the face of boxing, whether niggas like it or not. You gonna be having niggas in this Frank Martin fight I mean, as soon as the fight is over, niggas is gonna be trying to, yo, what the numbers looking like? What the numbers looking like? What the I told niggas, see, I told niggas Tank ain't the face of boxing. I told niggas, dog, that nigga Tank ain't the face. Canelo is still the face of boxing. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm hoping that this Frank Martin do good, and I need niggas to, get off that bullshit, fam. Support that Frank Martin and Tank Davis fight, point blank, period. Because that's a fight I want to see. I want to see that. So don't, if that fight get made, they agreed on it, it's looking like it's going to go down, you know what I'm saying? Don't support that fight. You know what I mean? Don't be out here talking about Tank taking easy fights and this, that, and the third. It's like, damn, niggas is damn if they do, damn if they don't. If the nigga don't take Frank Martin, see that nigga, see Floyd and them, all they believe in is fighting Mexican fighters and Spanish fighters, you know what I'm saying? Then they give a nigga a shot, a young up-and-coming dog, you know what I'm saying? Well, I won't even say he's young, but, somebody who's a brother who deserves that shot and deserves that look more importantly, you know what I'm saying? They gave it to him. They gave it to him. So I'm looking forward to this fight with Tank, and I'm looking forward to this fight with Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney. But yeah, Tank name was all through this press run. He's been all through the press run so far. Him and Floyd. Floyd up here, I'm still the face boxing. I mean, people still keep talking about me like, well, you're not fighting though, fam. I mean, you're kind of fighting, but, them shits don't count. Tank is the face of boxing right now. So, it is what it is, Floyd. You had your time. You know what I'm saying? You get mentioned a lot. I will say that Floyd definitely is still mentioned like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? He's a staple in boxing. Let me say that. But as far as being the current face of boxing, an active fighter, no. You know what I'm saying? Because if we had to look at Floyd being the face of boxing, then boxing has fallen tremendously. You know what I mean? Because Floyd, you're not fighting nobody that anybody gives a fuck about. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is showing up and pulling up because we coming to support your ass. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even about, yo, nah, man, this nigga right here, Floyd gotta be careful with this nigga right here. You know what I'm saying? We don't know these niggas. You know what I'm saying? We pulling up because Floyd fighting. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is, but it don't count. It don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? The shit that Tank doing right now, it means something. You know what I mean? It's his time right now. And that's just what it is. And like I said, he's been mentioned through this whole press run. There hasn't been a press conference or an interview where Tank Davis' name don't get brought up. You know what I'm saying? These niggas can't go to no interviews without them niggas asking about Tank Davis. And for Tank, once he announces his fight and get on his press run, because he's going to need a press run for this Frank Martin fight. If PBC better not be foolish and just think niggas is going to pull up and buy pay-per-views and shit like that. Niggas got and not do press conferences and shit like that. Y'all got to do that. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want this shit to be successful, fam, y'all got to go back to the old school way of how niggas was doing fights. You know what I'm saying? And the way that they did Ryan Garcia and Tank was cool. The way they did, I felt like Earl and them, they could have did better with Earl and Crawford, to be honest. But the way they're doing this particular fight with Devin and Ryan, that's the old school feel of the fights. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers begin, because remember, you hear what Devin Haney said after the press conference. Yeah, man, I used to have respect for him, but after this, I'm starting to gain a level where, I don't like him. I'm not even gonna fuck with the dude after the fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we need that. We need that back. We need niggas to start getting irritated with each other to where the point, like, yo, I can't wait to grip my hands on this nigga. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait. I'm going to fuck this boy up. I'm going to ice this nigga. You know what I'm saying? I need niggas to get back to that. You know what I'm saying? That's when the sport of boxing was at its pinnacle. When niggas felt like that. Y'all remember the joint back in the day when I think it was what? Tommy Hitman Hearns and Thomas Hearn and Marvin Hagler, right? Them niggas was doing the press conference. They was kind of semi cool, but them niggas started to hate each other more and more and more. That they kept doing the press conferences and shit. By the time them niggas got in the ring, that shit is still the best fight of all time. Know what I'm saying? Like, yo, that's still the best fight of all time to me. You know what I'm saying? Pound for pound, best fight I ever seen in my life. I don't even think I was alive then, but that was the best fight that I've ever seen to this day. You know what I mean? Them niggas was going at it. You know what I'm saying? Niggas talk, oh man, Mexican style. You niggas never seen Marvin Hagler versus Tommy Hearns, and ain't none of them niggas Mexican. So, whatever, man. Niggas just be trying to take shit and just run with it and shit. Yeah, that's Mexican style, man. Get your ass out of here. You don't know shit about no goddamn boxing. You probably don't even know shit about fighting, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Over here talking about son is a Mexican style and shit. That shit always rubbed me the wrong way when I heard that shit. Cause I'm like, yo, bro, there's so many fighters who are not like athletic boxers and shit like that. Like, you know what I mean? There's so many fighters that sit there and bang and, you know, do this and that and, you know, but y'all give that particular style straight to a Mexican. It's like, yeah, y'all niggas is wild. You know what I'm saying? What about Sugar Ray Robinson and shit like that, bro? Like, what's wrong with y'all niggas, man? You know what I mean? But, you know, it is what it is. You got a lot of casuals who be up on this internet. And just in boxing media, period. You know what I'm saying? Talking about Mexican style and shit. Like, y'all niggas, man, sit down somewhere, man. You know what I mean? That should be irking me. But anyway. I did enjoy this press conference. It was a dope press conference. And Bill Haney couldn't lead the Steelers. Yo, that nigga brother Bill funny as fuck, bro. That nigga was like, all right, hold up, I ain't get enough camera time yet. That nigga was not leaving that stage. Brother Bill was like, nah, yeah, man. And he over there talking all this and talking all that. And then Brother Bill wasn't letting it go, man. Brother Bill like, look, nigga, I'm getting my 15 minutes of fame in, nigga. Fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to talk my shit. You know what I mean? Brother Bill, y'all got to stop bringing up Floyd and Tank, though. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it just kind of is what it is. You know what I mean? Y'all been doing this kind of shit for years. It's almost getting upset. It is obsessive at this point. You know what I'm saying? Here it is, the biggest fight of y'all career, and y'all steady talking about Tank. Y'all steady talking about Tank. You know what I mean? I give it to Ryan. Ryan really don't bring up Tank like that. He don't need to because he's Ryan Garcia. You Devin Haney, Bill Haney, going in this would-be massive fight. Y'all need to be worried about Bill Haney and Devin Haney and not Gervonta Tank Davis until after the fight. You know what I'm saying? All this shit leading up is just all really uncalled for, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to keep it a dollar bean with y'all. All this mentioning the Tank, you know what I'm saying? It makes y'all look like y'all clout chasing that man. I'm just going to be 100% honest. You know, I got to tell like it is. Fuck all that. And not tell it how it might be. You got this shit like brass knuckles and flash flight. Eat us. You know what I'm saying? But anyway. Yeah. Let me say this real quick too. Yeah. That P Diddy joint. That was some hella mind games right there though. I thought that was coming out to that Diddy like that, but he could have came out to something else though. That was kind of clever. Yeah, that was kind because Diddy going through it right now. You know what I'm saying? Diddy going through it right now, boy. Now they saying Diddy shot the girl in the club and shit, man. God damn, nigga, when it rains it pours, nigga. Golly. You know what I'm saying? But we all know that Shine took the rap for that shit. So that really ain't, I mean, at least let me say urban legend. As far as whatever y'all niggas know, is whatever y'all niggas know. I know where I was at. Urban legend was, you know, Shine took the rap for that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's urban legend at least. I don't know how real that was. I wasn't in New York, but I know what it was. In my neighborhood, that's what niggas were saying. But, you know, now you got this situation, girl coming out, talking about Diddy was the one who really shot her in the face. Could be why J-Lo left the nigga, you know what I'm saying? Talking about, I need a girl to ride. Nigga, not when you shooting bitches in the face, you know what I'm saying? Nigga talking about some, I need a girl to ride. I need the girl to be mine. I need a girl who's mine, oh mine. Not when you out here in the club shooting bitches in the face, Diddy, you know what I'm saying? J-Lo had the whole ass. Like, yo, this nigga cray, you know what I'm saying? Not even crazy, this nigga cray, you know what I'm saying? Nigga out here. But yeah, I thought that was a good mind games though from Ryan Garcia. As far as how I feel about this fight, man, you know, like I said, as long as and this is why I didn't like when Kenny and them was saying, bro, if I'm watching both of these men on stage, the only man I think is going to end up pulling, if the fight don't happen, the only nigga I think is going to end up pulling out of the fight would be Ryan Garcia. I can look at him and be like, you know, when Devin Haney said, nigga, what are you having? You having a mental breakdown and shit? I'm like, wee. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever niggas is saying to that nigga is obviously getting to him. You know what I'm saying? It's obviously either that or he's ready. He's super ready to fight. You know what I'm saying? That nigga's in like real Super Saiyan Go mode. You know what I'm saying? He's in goddamn Vegeta, God of Destruction mode or something. Know what I'm saying? That nigga just seeing red. Know what I'm saying? And he snapping to it and he's seeing red. Either that or that nigga huffing and puffing. Know what I'm saying? It's one of the two. You know what I mean? But we're gonna find out April 20th though. That's a fact. That's a fact. We're gonna find out whether Ryan Garcia is Vegeta God of Destruction mode, know what I'm saying? Or if this nigga was just huffing and puffing and find a way to pull out this goddamn fight. We're gonna figure this out. You know what I'm saying? I think the fight goes down. But you know, like I said, it's good mind games. It's good mind games. You never know. You know what I'm saying? And you know, Ryan Garcia is playing some hella mind games right now. And I think it's getting to Devin him. Personally, you know what I'm saying? That's what I personally think. Does it change my decision on who I think is going to win the fight? Not right now, at least. Not right now, at least. But it creeps in a lot of doubt in Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? Because Devin is starting to believe like, yo, the fight may not even happen. You know what I'm saying? You know, yeah, you know, Devin out here, yeah, you know, we supposed to be role models and you out here smoking weed. What kind of example is that? You know, you ain't even taking it serious, you know, all this other shit. So, you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Ryan Garcia could be lowering that nigga to sleep. You know what I'm saying? And if niggas can't realize that, you know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't keeping it real with him. You know what I mean? Don't believe into the, Ryan Garcia just having mental issue. He on coke for real, making fun of that shit. That nigga could be lowering that nigga to sleep. You know what I'm saying? And get that nigga in that ring and have that nigga thinking that shit ain't going to be what it's going to be. And that nigga come in there Vegeta of God Destruction. Know what I'm saying? For my Dragon Ball Z fans out there. Know what I'm saying? If you don't know nothing about no Dragon Ball Z, you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. You like, nigga, what the fuck is this nigga talking about? But if you don't know nothing about no Dragon Ball Z, then you don't know what I'm talking about. But, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You find out, get in there. Hold up, nigga. Hold up, nigga. Yeah, this nigga. Hold up now. You know what I'm saying? Hold up. Yo, okay, this nigga came to fight. Okay, all right then, nigga. Let's get it popping then. Know what I'm saying? Come out there and catch your ass off guard. So, you know, it is what it is, man. But let me get ready to get up off of here, man, because I got to get ready to go to my work real quick. Got a mandatory meeting and shit, all this bullshit. I hope they cancel it, to be honest, because I don't feel like going to fucking work for some dumbass fucking meeting. But that's what it's looking like I might have to do. So, yeah, might have to go to here. I want to stay up here a little longer, talk some more boxing, but really can't, so I gotta get ready to get the fuck up out of here. But anyway, I liked the press conference. It had its ups, it had its downs. I think the only down, a couple down things of it was Ryan Garcia mom out of pocket, because that kind of hauled, you know, that kind of stalled the attention away from the fighters. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind Brother Bill. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't mind Brother Bill. He's a part of the show. You know what I mean? I don't mind Brother Bill, but Ryan Garcia's mother was out of pocket. Okay? Out of pocket. And you know, the whole situation of them getting into it about the hair and all this whole other shit, you know, it's just like like it made the whole shit look whack. All them niggas look whack for a second. I'm like, yeah, y'all niggas up here arguing about hair, nigga. Like, y'all niggas sound like females up here. Like, yeah, man, toupee, yeah, man, nappy hair. At least I don't have a nappy hair. Niggas sound Chinese saying that. Like, he barely get that shit out of there. At least I don't have a nappy hair. You know what I'm saying? Whoa, what you trying to be racist? What you trying to be racist? But look, let me tell you something real quick. You know, because let me tell you something about our hair. Our hair, brother, is, you know, with the DNA. When you look at the DNA itself, you know, that's why our hair spiral. That's why we get waves and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? See, you wish you could have some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? you know, if Devin and them would really had to get for gab for real, you know what I'm saying? They'd be able to really spin that shit and slam and cook that nigga. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it is what it is. But, yeah, Devin Haney is about to get into a whole science goddamn breakdown on nigga hair and shit, man. That shit was hilarious. I'm like, brother, y'all niggas, bro, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? This shit is looking corny. You know what I'm saying? I was glad Ryan started to snatch the mic from his pops. Like, yo, pops, all right, nigga. You know what I'm saying? All right, nigga, hold up, nigga. I got niggas that fuck with me, fam. I can't be letting you up here. You know, they might find that shit offensive. Let me snatch this mic before you say some other dumb shit. Hey, y'all peep how Ryan snatched that mic from his pops. He like, hold up, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Hold up, nigga. You about to fuck up the promo, nigga. Like, hold up, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know, people might get offended now. We in a sensitive time and shit now. You know what I'm saying? You can't be saying shit like that. You know what I'm saying? They might think you racist. You ain't even racist, but let me see that mic, Pops, before you say some other dumb shit. So I was glad that he did that because that shit was going nowhere, to be honest. It really was. And it made the whole situation look whack. I don't give a fuck about. Let's say Henry Garcia is a racist. It's Devin's job to get in there and beat the shit out of Ryan Garcia. It don't matter at the end of the day. Let's say the nigga is a racist. Let's say him and Ryan Garcia, them niggas hate niggas. That don't mean shit. It's up for Devin Haney to get his ass in that ring and put the pause on that man. You know what I'm saying? Point blank period. Point blank period. And represent. Point blank period. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I think with this press run, you could definitely tell that, they Ryan Garcia, he has a lot of people that fuck with him, especially them Latinos. They coming out, you know what I'm saying? I just want to tell Devin Haney, that night it's gonna be niggas in the building. It's gonna be some niggas in the building, but bro, it's gonna be a heavy crowd of Latino supporters and Caucasians that's going for Ryan Garcia. The network is going for Ryan Garcia. Golden Boy is going for Ryan Garcia. So the chips are stacked up against Devin Haney. But I think Devin Haney's skills, as of right now, I believe he's going to win the fight. You know what I'm saying? I'll get into more of a breakdown as I'm able to kind of look at their last performances, especially with them being at 140 now. I get a chance to look at the Ryan Garcia fight again. I'll get a chance to look at the Devin Haney fight with Regis Prograis again, and then I'll make my assessment. But that's something I want to tell Devin Haney, that you're not gonna have the crowd, fam. You're not gonna have that crowd in that building. This is something I was saying my last live stream on this. You're not gonna have the building and none of these press conferences. Press conference is gonna be heavily dictated by Ryan Garcia. This is true A-side flex. He made the nigga wait a whole hour. You know what I'm saying? They made it seem like Devin Haney wasn't there. Devin Haney was like, look, we let the nigga have a parade. We let the nigga have a parade. We was ready. You know what I'm saying? We was ready and shit. This nigga having whole parades and shit like that. You know what I mean? So, we let the nigga do what he do. So, but, at the end of the day, like I said, that's what happens when you're the A-side. Even though Haney's name is first, Ryan Garcia is the A-side of the situation. You know what I'm saying? He's probably getting paid A-side money when it comes down to this. And he's definitely... as far as promo goes, has been pretty much holding up the attention for this fight. You know what I mean? So that's, he's doing the heavy lifting as far as promo in his fight, whether good or bad. You know what I'm saying? That's something I think he probably learned off Floyd, to be honest. Because he could be using that whole smoking weed shit just to throw niggas off. You know what I'm saying? Or he could be hitting that herb for real. You know what I'm saying? Because I thought about that, like maybe the nigga be acting like he taking a toke, you know what I mean, and then posting on the internet like, yo, these niggas gonna go crazy and shit, you know what I mean, and then bang, if you know what I mean, because niggas troll, some people be trolling like that, fam. You listen, and look, it is what it is, nigga. You got the mainstream media out here trolling. They be lying to niggas all the time. You know what I'm saying? They be lying to the mainstream media, be lying to motherfuckers about trolling niggas all day, every day you turn on the goddamn news. They lying and telling half truths about something. They coming after this person, but they not coming after that person for the same shit. They do this kind of shit all the time. You know what I mean? So, I really don't buy too much into whether this man is smoking weed or not. If he's smoking weed, he's smoking weed. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? If the nigga was doing coke, nigga, he doing coke. Whatever. I don't really give a fuck. Long as the nigga ain't doing no steroids. Now, that's the problem. Long as the nigga ain't juicing. Now, that's the problem. Nigga smoking some herb or whatever, on his off day, or, to calm down, or whatever mental situations he might have, mental pressures. It's obvious the man be battling some kind of mental health. I used to think that nigga was just a pussy ass nigga. But that might not be the case. He might be really battling real pressures that we don't know nothing about. You know what I mean? So I've kind of been, a little bit more easier on Ryan. You know what I'm saying? As I used to be back in the time when I was used to cook that nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure Ryan Garcia know of my channel. I'm pretty sure he know of it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't the channel that maybe he was used to, but because we don't have like 3-4 channels deleted and shit. But I'm pretty sure he know a Tell Like It Is TV, because we used to be on his ass, boy. We used to be on that. We used to be cooking Ryan. We was smoking Ryan Garcia packs every time this nigga got out here and said and did some dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So, but when I look at him on that stage, I kind of do see like somebody who's battling, and even when he says that shit at the end of the day, I was like, all right, nigga, all right, nigga, we get it, nigga, all right, nigga, you really do be going through some shit, all right, nigga, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. At the end of the day, nigga, you got to fight April 20th, you know what I'm saying? So, it kind of is what it is at this point, you know what I mean? So Ryan Garcia, I don't know, he may not be somebody who stays in the sport of boxing long, um, or like I said, that nigga could be in pure fox mode, man, lowering niggas to sleep, come out there in the Barclays on goddamn fire, you know what I'm saying? But I'm still standing with Devin Haney though. I think Devin Haney gonna get it. I think, but like I tell people, this fight is gonna be way closer than what people think. You know what I mean? So, definitely got to look out for that. But anyway, man, don't get mad at me, man. I just gotta tell like it is, man. So shout out to day ones. Shout out to new ones, man. Make sure niggas hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you want to donate, the links is in the description box. If not, that's cool. The like button is, that's right, y'all. The like button is free. Anyway, tell like it is TV. We out of here, y'all.